Today I'm going to tell you something about what really happened in Singapore. That is really very disgusting and very annoying. And this really happened in Singapore. A certain performing troupe came to Singapore from Malaysia, performed their kind of cultural and religious kind of ritual. And you know what I see over there? I see a child, a girl performing using something like a bell or a way to beat the floor, and a lot of people applaud. Yeah, a child can do all these things, so cute. But the thing is, isn't this some kind of child abuse? These people are from Malaysia, and they came here to Singapore to tell us how to abuse a child. Oh my God, what happened? What if the girl wait until the leg, barefooted, you know, she's barefooted, and anytime she could hurt herself. What happens if she keep on whipping the floor with her own feet? There's no safety shoes, there's no safety gear for her. Isn't this some kind of child abuse? That what happened is the root got some pins, got some nails. She is just about, I think, about 10 years old, and even below 10 years old. And this is performing in Singapore. I thought there's some law that get us about child working in Singapore. I don't know, man, maybe those adult performers earn some money, but the girl maybe is one of the family members. But even though that, the girl shouldn't perform in this way. It's a kind of child abuse. What if other kids learn from her, whip the floor like this, and then get themselves hurt, barefooted? And why is Singapore allowing Malaysian performers to come to Singapore to perform such a thing? This is so evil and so abusing. And not only that, they also show something like this. They use pin onto the girl's arm, or pins on the girl's arm. It's so horrible. Isn't this look like some kind of torture? And who knows whether the children go through some tough training in Malaysia before they came to Singapore to perform? Isn't all this very bad? What if the other children in Singapore going and follow them, and they also do what they perform? It's influenced the Singaporean kids to think they have superpower. Those Malaysian performers should stop come to Singapore because they are showing a kind of child abuse. And shouldn't the Singapore authority look into it? Why are they using the child to perform such a dangerous act? Whipping, barefoot, and not wearing any safety gears. This is totally unacceptable and not against any religions. But obviously it looks like a kind of child abuse we see in India, where children run through the fire during their festival. Can this be accepted in Singapore? What if we see some children running through the fire in some ritual? Of course we say that is child abuse and unacceptable. So this is the same by the Malaysian troupe. And I don't understand why there are so many people praising the troupe coming to Singapore and performing. Are they really crazy in their mind to accept such a groups from Malaysia? Oh my God. This kind of ritual, this kind of performance are very common in countries like Malaysia, Thailand, Myanmar, and maybe in Philippines. But in countries like Singapore, high-class country, first world country, all these performers are really sick in our eyes. Anytime the children get hurt. And this is really a form of child abuse. And the Singapore government should look into it before it spread even worse. So if you have any comments, leave them down. Remember, subscribe, like, and share. Ciao.